Hey, what's happening, YouTube? It's your boy Avicino. Stop what you're doing before we go here. Hit the like, leave a comment. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, One Down Live TV. Today, my discussion is gonna be this: how to deal with your kids when they acting too grown, too fast, and don't want to listen and hard-headed. Me personally, I have 9 kids. You know what I'm saying? I have 9 beautiful children. And my oldest kids are doing their thing, you know what I'm saying? They on their shit. But it took time as being a father. It took, you know what I'm saying? It took like being with them, like telling them certain shit, you know what I'm saying? Like for instance, my son, you know, my whole thing with my son has always been, and it always gonna be, hey bro, you know, certain things that other young dudes do in his life, you ain't got to do because I paved the way. Meaning, I did that. You know what I'm saying? Like I did the breaking the law and you know the extra shit. I did that, so you ain't got to do that. You know what I'm saying? And that don't make you cool. Like breaking the law, you know what I'm saying? Selling dope or whatever. None of that stuff makes you cool. You know what I'm saying? It's on the individual as the person what makes them cool. You know what I'm saying? So me, you know, and my daughter doing my oldest daughter doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? I thank God for that. You know what I'm saying? My main thing is you gotta let them motherfuckers know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie and say, you know, I sat here and talked it all passive and everything on my kids and shit and with my babies. No, I be real with my babies. I let them know, especially my oldest son, my boys too. Hey, motherfucker, chill out. Yeah, motherfucker, you need to stop what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to be in that situation, my nigga, that you're not capable, that you're not used to, and you never been in. You know what I'm saying? And a motherfucker ain't going to always keep it real. A motherfucker put you in a situation. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker, you know, tell you they down for you. And then when you do the crime and all that extra shit, leave you hanging and fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And switch the whole story on you. You know what I'm saying? So my past of me going to prison back in the days and doing, you know what I'm saying, 11 years off of 15 years, a 15-year sentence, 10 and 5, but doing 11 years, you know what I'm saying, because they didn't reward on my kind of jail credit. But I was telling my son, shit, I was crossed. You feel what I'm saying? I was set up, I was told on, I was snitched on. But I kept it 100, kept my mouth closed when it did mine. You dig what I'm saying? Like a soldier. You dig? So it's like, I'm just telling my son, and like I'm going to keep telling the rest of my sons, you know, hey, bro, you don't need to go through that. You know? And I ain't going to lie to you, I'm going to be real with you. I respect a lot of dudes, music in the industry, but certain people, music, certain things they talk about, I don't let my kids listen to it. Certain shit that I, you know what I'm saying, making my music, because I'm an artist myself. I don't let my kids listen to it, you know what I'm saying? And the reason being, because they kids. You know, y'all still my babies. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to stay young as y'all can till it's time for you to be grown, you know? I don't need you trying to, you know, figure out how to shoot this or do that, you know what I'm saying? Well, now, you know, when the time comes for me to teach you how to do that, then the time for me comes to teach you how to do that. But, you know, you want to follow niggas and follow the trends and all this little extra shit. Want to be like that person and all that. Nah, be your motherfucking self. You know what I'm saying? All my kids, you know what I'm saying? I tell them, you know, be their motherfucking self. Even my step babies. You know what I'm saying? I got step kids and all. You know what I'm saying? But like, biological, my DNA, you know what I'm saying, step kids like yours too. You feel me? But, there is mine too. But, yeah, you know, like I constantly tell them, you know, focus on your education. Focus on going somewhere in life. Focus on goals. You know what I'm saying? Do something different that I ain't do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I ain't graduated high school, but I'm educated. You know what I'm saying? I educated myself when I was in prison. I had to. So educating yourself and going to school and getting an education is a totally different thing. So take the privilege of you can go to school and sit down and get your education compared to you sitting in prison and you got to push yourself to go get a book and read this book to get an education because you got so much shit on your mind and head. You don't know what to think about. You don't know what's going on with your mama. You know what I'm saying? Your girl doing you wrong and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, I went through all that. You know what I'm saying? Got cheated on. You know, got left, everything. But, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get on that. This ain't about this. It's about our kids. But I teach my kids, my son, if you don't want to go through that type of shit, then don't put yourself in that type of situation. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta let your kids know, hey, look, man, sit the fuck down, man. Fuck you got going on, my nigga. No, sit down. You don't, no, bro. I don't want to see you in that type of situation. Then when you sit there and tell them you don't want to see in that situation, how serious that situation can be. Like, nigga, if you sitting down in the motherfucking spot and folks fuck you up and you do some dumb shit, you know what I'm saying? Guess what? You gonna be somewhere will be, and whoever else that love you can't defend you. You feel me? You in their hands now. You know what I'm saying? When they trying you and beating on you and all that extra shit. So to love your freedom and the love, you know, the blessings that you do have, you know what I'm saying, and to cherish it, stay your ass out of trouble and do the right thing and, you know, get ahead in life. You know what I'm saying? Become an entrepreneur. Become, you know, a connoisseur. Become a tycoon. Become, you know what I'm saying, business owner. Become, you know what I'm saying, a lawyer. Become a doctor. Become, you know what I'm saying, firefighter. Become, you know what I'm saying, shit, man, elect for the president. You know what I'm saying, a vice president. You know what I'm saying, like, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Not, you know what I'm saying, bro, you want to be out here hanging, slinging dope. You know what I'm saying, with some niggas that don't mean no damn good. You know what I'm saying? No, I ain't let mine go out like that. So I just tell mine all the time, like, hey, bro, sit your ass down. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. And then when I be like, when I break it down to them, all my kids, let them know when we doing it and give them to them and explain it to them. And one of their friends they be hanging with, be done did some bullshit. And I be like, see why? Now you was hanging with him, you'd have been in that. Now I've been in some bull. Now I've been going through that same shit that my mama went through when I went in there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like breaking that cycle, my nigga. Breaking that cycle. You know what I'm saying? Teaching your kids discipline, morals, principles. You know what I'm saying? You know, how to tap into themselves as far as, you know, they inner being. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You know, letting them know they is queens and kings and shit, you know, shit like that. And you know, by example. So, you know, that's why, you know, I am how I am. You know what I'm saying? The most I do is smoke weed, man. And I smoke this shit because I got PTSD. And it balances me out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So really, you gotta tell your kids what's going on. You can't let your kids fuck off and fall short, and then next you know you like, damn, my nigga. You know, you can't let them go like that. My mama did me like that when I was younger, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I went to prison. I was 14, going on 15. I went to prison, like for real. You know what I'm saying? Young off the porch, wilding, you know, selling drugs, you know, taking, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Young nigga just doing my thing. And wasn't listening, being hard-headed. You know what I'm saying? But my mom, she did more of saying, I'ma pray and let God handle it and deal with it, you know what I'm saying, type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And instead of her, I felt like she would, you know, put a more hold on me, you know what I'm talking about, more strict, like, hey, nigga, listen, no, it's not going on. You know what I'm saying? It probably would have prevented me from going to prison and shit like that, but I was already out the porch where I was born at, where I seen coming up, all that shit there, so it was already in but God, you know, let it be with it, because I am the person I am to this day. You know what I'm saying? I'm the king, I'm Malachi. That's my name in Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? Israel. I'm a Hebrew Israelite. You know what I'm saying? I'm a king. You know what I'm saying? I'm a righteous one. I'm a realist. You know what I'm saying? Um, I feed off real reality and real shit, not bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, keeping it throwing solid. That's me. But like I was saying, but my mom, you know, she just gave me up to the people. You know, so I'm gonna let them deal with you. You know what I'm saying? When I caught my time going to prison, my mom didn't say, um, Judge, this my baby, don't do this and this, don't do this and this and this. She said, Your Honor, she was standing right next to me. She said, I know what he did wasn't right. I know it's wrong. I know, you know, you could take his whole life away from me. She said, but Your Honor, this is what I'm gonna say. Don't give him a long time and don't give him a short time. I feel like that's fair. And I ain't gonna lie to you. I had a good lawyer and everything. My step pops they got for me, I was legit, you know what I'm saying? The judge looked at it and say, ma'am, Miss Arrington, most mothers don't come in here and say that about their children. You know what I'm saying? You must know your child is a problem child. She said, yes, ever since I left his father up north and came down here, you know, I understand. Bro, he said, ma'am, I'm going to give your son 15 years. Because it's A. And said, Pew, I hope when you go down here, prison, that you don't get into none of the stuff that most young dudes do and get into. I hope you learn a lot, and you know, and you must either, he said, obtain or do to the best of your ability of getting an education. So my education was this. I educated myself. I got in there, you know what I'm saying? They said I had anger problems and all this shit, so they threw me in tier 4. You know what I'm saying? Where it's a 12-step program, therapeutic community. You feel me? So when they threw me in that motherfucker, guess what? I end up becoming a facilitator. A facilitator is a counselor. I got a certificate and everything for that shit. Like, for real. You know what I'm saying? So I never knew, you know, me young, you know, my attitude, because I just got a fresh, you know what I'm saying, 15, you know what I'm saying, 10 and 5 out, you know what I'm saying? Everything more like fuck the world, you know, fuck everybody, fuck all this and that. But then get in that motherfucker and find out I meet a lady who used to march with Martin Luther King. A white lady who marched with Martin Luther King. Name is Eddie. Swear to God. She marched with Martin Luther King. Got a picture, had a picture of her marching with Mr. Martin Luther King and everything. She was an elderly, real old elderly lady, but she was the head lady of the tier 4 shit. So they took a liking to me and shit, and then that's, you know, shit, I ended up becoming a counselor in prison. You dig what I'm saying? Left out that, went to the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Well, I was in the kitchen already, but I was doing both because I had to do the program. So, you know, I had to leave out the kitchen, go over there, this, that, and shit like that. So, yeah, cooking in the kitchen, and head cooking in the kitchen at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So, but that what molded me. Me doing time, me seeing all that fuck shit, me seeing shit that beyond that niggas doing, I just feel like, oh hell no, these niggas tripping. You feel me saying? So it was just, you know, I was just more ready to myself, antisocial and ready to get out. I did a lot of rapping and working out and cooking in the kitchen. But God the one pulled me through it. So this is what I'm saying. If you want to keep your kids in the right place, as far as mentality wise, spiritually, on the right track, educationally wise and all, you got to stay on your kids. You can't get side subtracted by what's going on in the world and shit like that, because your kids, they'll get away from you and do all the shit that you want your son to be fucked up, daughter be fucked up, daughter be pregnant, daughter be around here, you know what is, son to be over here with a murder charge because he wanted to be this and that, son over here selling dope, son just went over here and put a B&E on somebody's shit, you know what I'm saying, and he ended up getting shot, you know what I'm saying, like it's so much, so you gotta stay on your kids, and I thank God for all my kids, all of them. All of them. Step and all. Thank God for them all. And I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? And I don't regret not now one. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, I got my oldest daughter graduated high school. She could have went to college and everything. She graduated out of my household. You feel me? In Atlanta. When I was staying in Atlanta. She could have went to college. She got her own house. She got her own car. She got her own job. She did it on her own. And she got her thing going on TikTok. My son, oldest son, he got a job. He make his own money. He do his own thing. You feel what I'm saying? He ain't out here breaking nobody's shit. He ain't out here doing no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. Just stay on your kids. Stay on your kids. Keep that eye. You know what you used to. We know what we used to do when we were younger. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we know what we do when we're younger. You got to keep that third eye on their ass. When they think they slick, you got to watching their ass and just, whew, I'm going to show you. I got some pranks and everything about my kids. I'm finna start posting up and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, and show you how they is. My kids, you know, they special. They got their own special, unique ways. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, some of them got their little slick shit. You know what I'm saying? I had to watch them. Like, hey, man, what you doing? You act like I ain't never been your age before. Tighten up. We ain't gonna do all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm Don Mappuccino, artist, indie artist, major salute, and this is what I feel like the tips you need to do. If your kid's hard-headed and not on their shit, you need to pay attention to your kids. Pay attention to your kids. Talk to your kids. Build with your kids. You feel what I'm saying? Like, for real, keep it real with them. My kids, I keep it real with them. I tell them, I give it to them real. I don't give it to them fake. I don't give it to them no bullshit, no nothing. If it come out, motherfucker, you tripping, that's how I come out. Motherfucker, you tripping. So that letting them know I'm serious. You know what I'm saying? That's it, I'm serious. Hold on, Pop, serious right now. You look how he talking. It's serious right now. This is a serious matter. This ain't no joking matter. So I need to pay attention because 9 times out of 10, he can either go upside my head or he could be whooping my ass right now. So one way or the other. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, time out of 10, you got to stay on your kids. You know what I'm saying? You got to talk to them. You can't be tangible with them. You got to be essential. You got to give them that tough fucking love, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't give them the tough love, then they're going to be out here doing shit that, you know, you don't stand on. Or you don't believe in, or you know that they ain't your lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So you know, and I'm one of them persons. I stand on what I stand on. You know, I don't believe in what everybody else believing in the world. You know what I'm saying? I'm a different individual. I think how I think. You know what I'm saying? I don't think how the next motherfucker think. You know, for instance, if some niggas finna go rob something, I ain't finna go rob that shit with them niggas. You know what I'm saying? If I know I got an old lady and I got a queen, I love my queen, I'm loyal to my queen, which I do, and I respect my queen, which I do and I do. I ain't finna go with no niggas to be chilling around no females, no chilling around no nothing to disrespect my woman or to disrespect my relationship or make my woman feel any type of way. You dig? Because it's out of respect. It's out of a loyalty. It's out of understanding and cherishing and appreciating, being appreciative and holding on to what you're blessed with. You know what I'm saying? Because most motherfuckers wish they had something like that. Most motherfuckers can't go through money. Most motherfuckers get dogged out or you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, and that's vice versa from man to female, man, you know what I'm saying? That's vice versa. It ain't on one end. It's you know what I'm saying? And that's what I choose to do. You know what I'm saying? Because of my experience and shit that I've been through. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, maybe other people got to go through the same experience that I've been through for them to open their eyes and see what's really real and what ain't. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you know, that's how I feel. But I'm out. Dime Appuccino. Yeah, yeah.